All right, now, so we have some more playoff previews to get to. This is playoff preview number 4. It is Calgary versus Winnipeg. Calgary, it's been a pretty interesting series for both of these teams, both Calgary and Winnipeg. Calgary with a 36-27-7 record with 79 points, 17th in the league, so pretty low in the standings. Goals scored, they've scored 210, which is 19th. That's something that Calgary has to worry about. I think they had only two 20-goal scorers. So, and that's it. There's no 30 goal scorers or anything else. I don't think. So, Calgary's going to have to be careful because they're going up against Winnipeg, who has very solid goaltending in Connor Hellebuyck. And if you can't score, you can't win. So, I hope Calgary, Matthew Tkachuk, Johnny Gaudreau, and Elias Lindholm will step up to the plate and try and score some. Goals against, 215, which is 16th. Kind of middle of the pack there. Of course, David Rittich and Cam Talbot have been very solid throughout their past couple of games. This past season. That's how I'm gonna put it. Their top 3 players, Matthew Tkachuk is number 1 with 23, 38, and 61 for 61 points. Number 2 is Johnny Gaudreau with 18 goals, 40 assists for 58 points. And number 3 is Elias Lindholm for 29 goals, 23 assists for 54 points. Yeah, as I said, no 30-goal scorers. I don't think, at least. Just 20-pointers. So, if there is a 30-goal scorer, I'm very sorry, but I'm not too sure there is. So, yeah, I'd be pretty worried for Calgary when it comes to scoring goals in this playoff series. Goaltenders, why do I keep burping? Goaltenders, David Rittich with 24 wins, 2.97 goals against average, a .907 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. The weird part is, I don't know why, the backup, yes, it's less games played, but, why does the backup have better stats than the starter? It's just kind of weird. Number 2 is Cam Talbot with 12 wins, 2.63 goals against average, a .919 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. Of course, Talbot coming here from Philadelphia, basically swap spots with Edmonton. So, there you go. So, I think Calgary is fine with goaltending, but they're gonna have to be careful. Against the next topic we're gonna have is Winnipeg's absolute powerhouse. So Winnipeg was 37, 28, and 6 with 80 points. They scored 216 goals, which is 16th. Not that bad, but when you look at this team, they're actually really dangerous. Goals against, 203, which is 12th, as I said. Connor Hellebuyck and Laurent Brossoit are goaltending really well. I can't speak for some weird reason. Top 3 players, Kyle Connor with 38 goals, 35 assists for 73 points. As I said, Kyle Connor, Scheifele, and Wheeler, the top 3 players, and other players too, like Line and Roslovic and a bunch of other players. You got to be careful of these guys. These guys can score. So, and Calgary, yes, they've had decent goaltending, but I'm not too sure if that's going to get them very far with this team. So, number 2 is Mark Scheifele with 29 goals, 44 assists for 73 points. And finally, 3rd is Blake Wheeler with 29 goals, 43 assists for 65 points. Goaltending, Connor Hellebuyck with 31 wins, 2.57 goals against average, a .922 save percentage, and 6 shutouts. As you can tell, Hellebuyck, one of the nominees for the Vezina Trophy this year, I think. And he's just been absolutely outstanding, and I think I see him putting some damage into these playoffs, getting this Jets team really far, at least stopping a lot of shots. And going out against St. Louis in the first round, that's probably making him angry. So I'm pretty hyped for this team. Number 2, Laurent Brossoit. 6 wins, 3.28 goals against average, a .895 save percentage, and 0 shutouts. Much more realistic stats for a backup goaltender, even though they have played less games. So, final predictions. I predict that it's going to be 2-1 Winnipeg. Winnipeg's going to win Game 1. Calgary's going to win Game 2. And then Winnipeg will close it out at Game 3. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, do make sure to leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 300 by the end of the year. I know we can do it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video.